Sawadee Krap, I'm JP Mestanza. Today is Thursday, October 28th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. A few more details about the Thailand Pass system have been confirmed by officials as the country gears up for the reopening of 17 areas nationwide starting November 1st for vaccinated international arrivals. The Thailand Pass app will replace the certificate of entry requirement starting Monday, November 1st, which means the Thailand Pass registration website will not open until 9 a.m. this coming Monday, a link for which is on your screen and can be found in the description. According to a notice by the Phuket PR department, there will be several schemes to enter Thailand. The first is the test and go method for vaccinated arrivals coming from the list of 46 countries and territories. Fully vaccinated international tourists must have spent at least 21 consecutive days in these countries before traveling to Thailand and will not have to quarantine once they arrive here. They must have received their full vaccine dosage no less than 14 days prior to departure to Thailand, or have recovered from COVID and received one dose of a vaccine within 3 months after recovery. These people must also have health insurance with minimum coverage of $50,000. They must also have proof that they paid for one night at the SHA Plus hotel and paid for the RT-PCR test, which they will have to take upon arrival. These people have to provide the following required documents for the Thailand Pass registration: a passport, vaccination certificate, insurance coverage proof, proof of hotel reservation with the test fee, and Thai visa if required. These people must also have proof that they tested negative for COVID-19 via RT-PCR method issued 72 hours prior to departure. Anyone who has already booked 7 days at an SHA Plus hotel prior to the commencement of the quarantine exemption scheme and are coming from these countries are eligible for a full refund from their hotel. Then there's a requirement for fully vaccinated arrivals who are entering any of the sandbox areas of Phuket, Koh Samui, and Koh Phangan. The only difference here is that these arrivals must have proof that they paid for an SHA Plus hotel for 7 days, not 1 day for the first group. Once in Thailand, these travelers must undergo 2 RT-PCR tests, the first upon arrival and the second on day 6 or 7 of their stay in the sandbox areas. For more, visit thephuket.com. The main suspect of last Saturday's gold shop robbery is now behind bars after police announced the arrest of a man who has yet to be identified. Police say the suspect was arrested at a car care center on Vichit Songkram Road in Phuket town at about 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday, but are still waiting for a top-ranking police officer to announce the man's identity at a press conference, although they did say that he has since confessed to the robbery. At last report, the robber was believed to be a Myanmar man from his accent while speaking Thai during the robbery of the Tong Tawi Chai gold shop on Ranong Road in the heart of Phuket town, where one of the owners, a 71-year-old man, was also viciously beaten. Reports say the man made out with over 10 million baht worth of gold. For more, visit thephuket.com. A woman in Bangkok is facing attempted murder charges and property destruction charges for allegedly cutting the support rope for 2 painters working on a high-rise condominium. Reports say the woman was angry that she hadn't been notified that they would be doing work outside her room, so she allegedly cut the rope, leaving them hanging above the 26th floor before a couple in a different apartment saved them, allowing them to enter their balcony. The 34-year-old suspect reported to local police, and while she admitted to cutting the rope, she denied that attempted murder charge, saying she didn't have any intention of killing them. The woman was allowed to post bail, but she faces up to 20 years in prison if found guilty of attempted murder. Quality guaranteed since 2012. Call M Painting today. 79 total COVID cases were confirmed on Wednesday night for Phuket, along with one more COVID-19 death on the island. Since the pandemic began last year, cases on the island have reached 15,245. Since April, Phuket has seen 15,015 cases, and for this month, we've had just under 4,000. During October, Phuket has recorded 41 total COVID deaths so far, about 34% of the total amount of deaths the island has reported since the pandemic began last year. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha will attend the 26th UN Climate Change Conference, COP26, in the United Kingdom next week, where he will formally announce Thailand's new pledge to achieve carbon neutrality by 2065. Thailand's delegates to the COP26 conference, led by the Premier, will submit the kingdom's long-term development strategies to lower greenhouse gas emissions to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, according to the Bangkok Post. This is effectively a roadmap for how the kingdom plans to go net zero within 44 years. Natural Resources and Environment Minister says that Thailand was among the first countries in Southeast Asia to set long-term low greenhouse gas emission development strategies as a national roadmap to achieve carbon neutrality. Thailand is also one of the only 33 countries out of 197 Paris Agreement signatories that have clear strategies to pursue their net zero carbon emission pledge. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to join us here at Phuket Extra on this Thursday. It's brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Join us again tomorrow on Friday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.